When attempting point of contact solo, you will find great benefit in using the fast health regen, no snare, and seeker explosion protection armory upgrades. You will also find it easier to use the armor and shield equipment in your loadout. However, these can all be difficult to obtain if you can't complete a mission, so the following footage demonstrates an escape using only items available at level 1 and no armory upgrades. Your objective is to destroy every hive, and after destroying the final hive, you will arm a nuke and run back to the helicopter that drops you off in the first area. Every hive will provide a challenge. If you complete the challenge, you get a skill point. When the hive is destroyed, you get a skill point. So you'll want to complete as many challenges as you can. You will start the match with the self-revive. If you go down in the first area, or you fail any of the challenges, you might consider restarting. The AK-12, Vector CRB, and VEP are all very good weapons found in the first area. You should buy a weapon before you begin scavenging, because weapon attachments will not spawn unless you have bought a weapon other than your pistol. In this first area, with your limited skill points, I recommend balancing points between your class, handgun, and ammo. You would do well to get your handgun to level 3 before entering the second area. If you're just starting out, you would find that the M27 IAR machine gun in the second area is very powerful and quite easy to use. Barrier hives appear at the end of the first and second area. A helicopter will arrive to take it down. Your drill will do nothing to it, and shooting the hive, or throwing explosives, using turrets, and propane tanks. All these actions will damage the hive, although damage is minimal, so I advise you not to do any of these. Just let the helicopter take care of it. The helicopter cannot be destroyed, but if it takes too much damage, it will retreat, and you have to keep scorpions from shooting at it, otherwise it won't come back. And it is true that if you fail to kill scorpions, the helicopter will fail to come back, so you could prolong this barrier hive indefinitely. One self-revive and skill point will be added after each barrier hive. After you destroy the barrier hive, a care package will be dropped containing $3,000. If you're going to buy a new weapon, you should do that, then pick up the care package. In the second area, you will regularly encounter hunters, scorpions, and seekers. Hunters do more damage, have more health, and can snare you with their attacks, meaning they will slow your movement when they strike you. They can be very dangerous in groups. Scorpions will fire gas clouds at you. You encounter them during the first barrier hive. Seekers will come up to you and explode. They will also snare you. Seekers spawn from meteors, which are announced by a great flash of lightning and a screen shake. Typically, only 3 or 4 seekers spawn from this meteor. If this meteor lands on top of you, it will down you. If you have the armor equipped at this point, you'll probably want to start investing points into it and keep it on almost all times. Armor does not add health. It simply reduces how much damage you take. This damage reduction is great. It reduces a huge amount of damage. However, if you have very little health and you throw armor expecting it to save your life, it probably won't. This second section is pretty much the same as the first, except you'll just need to keep an eye out for the Seekers, which can really throw off a match. Try not to get ambushed by Seekers or Hunters. If they catch you in a crowd, they will almost surely take you down. After this second barrier hive, consider rushing the rhino that spawns behind it, because if you get to it fast enough, the helicopter will actually help you take it down.
Yeah, this'll work. Grab the drill and let's move up. Keep your eyes peeled. I don't think we're alone.
The second rhino and the Seeker that spawn in the third area will not attack you unless you provoke them. So if you leave them alone, they'll run away. If you shoot them, you'll get some extra money for killing them. A rhino will appear during the first hive of this section and the barn hive. Be conscious of this before you start these hives. Keep in mind that the hive that spawns on the fence occasionally does not provide a challenge. You will miss out on the skill point, there's no way to get it back. You will find a chainsaw in the barn on the second floor. Depending on your playstyle, this might be better than the M27 IAR. It has improved mobility and ease of use. However, there are no iron sights to aim down. The final hive in this area will prove to be the most challenging part of point of contact. Scorpions, Seekers, and Hunters spawn constantly. In fact, Hunters completely replace Scouts at this point. The Scorpion gas and the Seekers will provide the greatest challenge to you. So be very attentive of how many Scorpions are around, and don't let a Seeker surprise you. One Rhino will spawn in this area. Once you take him down, you are probably home free. Then, once this hive is destroyed, you will activate the nuke countdown and begin a sprint to the helicopter. This segment is quite easy. There are limited cryptid spawns, so you can actually clear out an area and then just chill out for a few seconds until the next area opens up. On that note, meteors will block progress and only disappear at a set time. So no matter how fast you complete an area, that meteor will block your progress. So don't rush areas. Take your time, clear them out. Once you get to the first area, ignore every cryptid and just sprint to the helicopter. You do not have to kill a single cryptid. Once you reach the highlighted circle, you have completed the match.